Hello and Happy New Year. I'm George and welcome back to EV Powered. This year we have plenty of exciting EV content lined up for you, but to kick things off, we are looking at 10 of the most exciting EVs you can expect from 2025. Number 1, we have the ALPINE A290. Now, we've already seen plenty of high-performance EVs. Look at the Hyundai Ioniq N, for example. However, the A290 could be another one of these that makes petrol heads sit up and take notice. Rightly so. The A290 is a hot hatch in the best traditions of the segment. It's based on the all-electric Renault 5, but it's being tweaked to be quicker, sharper, and look a bit more aggressive and racy. The A290 comes with the choice of either a 178 brake horsepower or a 278 brake horsepower motor, and both have a 0 to 62 time of 6.4 seconds. Also, the chassis has been tweaked for extra fun and proper driving. Pre-orders are open now and the first deliveries are expected early this year. Number 2, we have the BMW iX3. Now, file this amongst the most important EVs of 2025. The existing X3 is a big seller for BMW in all forms, and it's hoping that this next-gen electric version will help buyers come over to the electric way. The iX3 has been around for some time now, and in 2025 an all-new version will come, which is based on BMW's bespoke Neue Klasse all-electric architecture. BMW says that the new iX3 will bring about major technology advances in terms of range and charging speeds, thanks to a charging rate of up to 800 volts. It hasn't confirmed any technical details yet, but based on the current car, we would expect a range of around 350 miles and a choice of either 2 or 4-wheel drive. Prototypes are already underway and we would expect production to start in late 2025. Number 3, the Caterham Project V or 5. Caterham has long been famous for producing small, lightweight sports cars and it insists its first EV will stay true to this philosophy. The Project V or 5 was first teased to the public in 2023 and is scheduled once again for release at the end of this year. It's a 3-seater coupe that will have a 268 brake horsepower rear motor and a 55 kilowatt-hour battery. True to Caterham's roots, it'll weigh 1.2 tons, which, okay, sure, that's more than a regular Caterham ICE car, but 1.2 tons for a sports EV? That's not much at all. It'll reach 0 to 62 miles an hour in just 4.5 seconds and cover up to 249 miles on one charge. Pricing is expected to be around £80,000. Number 3, it's a Cupra Raval. Originally named Urban Raval, the Raval is Cupra's new electric super mini. An electrified Seat Ibiza, but built on all-new architecture, if you will. Think of this then as the VW ID3's spicy Spanish cousin. It'll be more expensive than the ID3, but we're hoping that this price premium will be justified by its 222 brake horsepower motor and 0 to 62 time of just under 7 seconds. Also, you can't argue with 280 miles of range. That's good. If this car, the Cupra Raval, looks as good as the concept, then we are definitely in for a treat. Next up is the Fiat Grande Panda. Now, Fiat has struggled to sell its all-electric Fiat 500e because, well, frankly, it's getting a bit old in the tooth. However, we have really high hopes for the Grande Panda and we think it could be a real success. For a start, it looks brilliant. It's got the right amount of retro notes to the original, which are paired with modern high-tech elements. It should also be one of the most affordable EVs and also more affordable than the 500e, thanks to a starting price of around £22,000. Power comes from a 111 brake horsepower motor, and the range will be 195 miles there or thereabouts. This is all thanks to a 44 kilowatt hour battery. Next up, we have the Hyundai Insta, which isn't short for Instagram, you young people watching. Now, the Insta is a surge in of affordable EVs coming to the market this year, just like the Fiat Grande Panda. It's priced at £22,300 and is a city-focused compact crossover. Hyundai says that it will bring its big car expertise, so that's from the likes of the excellent Ioniq 5 and excellent Ioniq 6, to its little EV, or its littlest EV. Now, Hyundai says also that it will offer up to 229 miles of range. Demonstrators are already touring the rounds in the UK, and the car is expected to launch early in 2025. Next up is the Maserati MC20 Folgore. Now, Maserati is one of those car makers on a mission to dispel the myth that EVs are boring. Good, because they're not. The Italian brand is famous for its howling V6s, V8s and V12s, so they dominated the Grand Prix circuit in the 1930s. However, the MC20 Folgore, has been given the electric treatment. Thanks to three electric motors, it will produce 621 brake horsepower and... Oh no, it won't actually, sorry about that. No, the ICE version produces 621 brake horsepower, and the all-electric version with 3 electric motors produces 700 brake horsepower and a head snapping time or neck snapping time of 2 seconds. Then we have the Polestar 5. Now, for years, Polestar has been selling the Polestar 2, which is really rather excellent. This year, in 2024 even, we got the Polestar 3 SUV and the Polestar 4 crossover, which doesn't have a rear window. 2025 will bring the Polestar 5, which is based on the really rather excellent looking Polestar Precept concept. It is developed entirely in the UK, and it's built on a new aluminium bonded chassis. Think of it then as Polestar's answer to the Mercedes EQS and the Porsche Taycan. And it's not just a good looking thing either. Under the skin, the Polestar 5 will produce 884 horsepower and 664 pounds-feet of torque. It also has 800-volt charging architecture. So not only is it going to be quick, it's going to be able to be charged quickly too. Then we have the Renault 4. Now, Renault isn't shy about reviving old names for its EVs. We already have the Scenic, we have the Renault 5, which we've already spoken about, the Twingo, which should be coming this year or next, and the Estafette, which is also on its way. The original Renault 4 was based on the same platform as the Renault 5, but it was bigger and more practical. In fact, up until about just 20 years ago, you could see them trundling around southern Spain, moving goats about. Now, the new Renault 4 will be doing exactly the same thing, with or without goats actually. It will be a bigger Renault 5 essentially, and more practical. This compact family SUV will be Renault's answer to the Fiat 600e, the Jeep Avenger, and the Kia EV3. It also shares the electric powertrain with the Renault 5, but given the size increase, it will be more expensive. Nothing's been confirmed yet for the UK, but we expect the starting prices will be around £30,000, there or thereabouts. Final, we have the Range Rover Electric. Now, within weeks of being announced, there were 16,000 names. People put their names down, 16,000 of them, for this all-electric Range Rover. Now, Jaguar Land Rover hasn't announced any technical details of yet, but we expect it will be just as luxurious as the ICE version, and it will be effortless off-road and just as brilliant. Also good news for environmentally conscious people of Essex, because there is also an all-electric Range Rover Sport on the horizon. Now that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. If you've already done so, thank you very much, much appreciated, and well done. See you next time.